What if everything you thought you knew about the economy was a lie? Not just a system of highs and lows, but a carefully designed machine. One that can be controlled, manipulated, and even destroyed on command. Recently leaked documents have surfaced. Not speculation, not conspiracy theories. Real blueprints. Plans that map out the systematic collapse of the US economy. Plans that weren't meant for your eyes. But here's the part that should send chills down your spine. This collapse, it's not happening by accident. It's happening by design. Who is pulling the strings? And more importantly, why? The answer is far bigger than politics and far darker than you've been led to believe. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear changes everything. Take a look around. Everything is getting more expensive. Food, rent, gas. And yet somehow the people at the top keep getting richer while the rest struggle just to keep up. Is this just bad luck, or is something bigger at play? The numbers don't lie. The US debt has ballooned beyond imagination, stretching into figures so massive they barely seem real. But here's the part they don't tell you. This isn't just reckless spending. It's a ticking time bomb, and when it goes off, only a select few will be prepared. And what about the banks? They're supposed to keep our money safe, right? Yet, one by one, they collapse. Quietly, strategically, while the government steps in and hands over billions to cover the losses. But ask yourself this. If the system is so stable, why do they keep planning for its failure? It's almost poetic, isn't it? Every time there's a crisis, the wealthiest people in the world seem to come out on top. While small businesses shut down, they buy up everything. When inflation crushes families, they collect record profits. And yet, we're told this is just how the economy works, that it's all just market forces. But what if this isn't just a cycle? What if every crash, every collapse, every so-called economic crisis is actually part of something much bigger? A design, a process, a plan. And if that's true, then we have to ask, who is really pulling the strings and why? Imagine stumbling upon a set of documents so explosive that they could shake the very foundations of our society. Papers that detail a deliberate scheme to dismantle the economy from within. Sounds like the plot of a political thriller, right? But what if it's not fiction? These aren't just random papers. Allegedly leaked from the inner sanctums of major financial institutions, they outline a chilling strategy, a step-by-step guide to orchestrate an economic catastrophe. First on the agenda, systematically eroding the value of our currency. Through unchecked government spending and mounting national debt, the dollar's strength wanes. But who benefits when our money becomes worthless? Next, a series of orchestrated bank failures. Not mere accidents or poor management, but calculated moves to consolidate wealth and power into the hands of a select few. Remember the 2008 financial crisis? Some argue it was a dress rehearsal. Then, the disruption of supply chains. Imagine essential goods becoming scarce, prices soaring, and communities left in turmoil. When people are desperate, they're easier to control. Could these disruptions be more than just coincidental? Insiders have come forward, risking everything to reveal this alleged blueprint for economic sabotage. Their testimonies paint a picture of a meticulously planned operation, years in the making. If these documents are authentic, we're not just facing economic hardship. We're witnessing the execution of a plan designed to bring the nation to its knees. The question remains, who stands to gain from our downfall? Behind the curtain of global finance, certain names echo with formidable influence. Institutions like the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank, established to stabilize economies, now find themselves at the center of intense scrutiny. These organizations wield the power to dictate economic policies across nations, often imposing stringent measures that critics argue serve more to control than to assist. Then there are the asset managers, BlackRock, Vanguard, entities that oversee trillions, holding significant shares in countless industries. Their reach extends into the very fabric of our daily lives, from the homes we live in to the food we eat. With such expansive portfolios, the question arises, do they merely manage wealth, or do they shape the economic landscape to their advantage? political figures and policymakers, elected to serve the people, sometimes champion legislation that appears to undermine economic stability. Is this a lapse in judgment or a calculated move in a larger game? The patterns are unsettling. Policies leading to mounting national debt, citizens ensnared in financial obligations, while a select few consolidate wealth and influence. Amid this, there's a push towards centralized digital currencies, a shift that promises convenience but also raises concerns about surveillance and control over personal finances. As we connect these dots, a narrative emerges of power, concentrated in the hands of a few steering economic currents to serve undisclosed agendas. In a world where economic tremors are becoming the norm, it's easy to feel powerless. But what if I told you that amidst this uncertainty, there are concrete steps you can take to safeguard your future? First, recognize the warning signs. Rising inflation, mounting national debt, and volatile markets aren't just headlines, they're signals. Signals that it's time to reassess and protect what you've worked so hard to build. Diversification isn't just a buzzword, it's a lifeline. Consider reallocating your investments and exploring avenues like precious metals, real estate, or other tangible assets that historically withstand economic downturns. Gold has long been a refuge during financial storms, maintaining its worth when paper currencies falter. Its resilience isn't just historical, it's happening now. And then there's the realm of decentralized finance, or DeFi, a burgeoning landscape that challenges traditional financial systems, offering alternatives that operate beyond centralized control. But let's not overlook the power of community. Engaging in local trade, supporting neighborhood businesses, and fostering alternative economies can reduce reliance on unstable systems and strengthen communal bonds. Knowledge is our most potent weapon. By staying informed, questioning prevailing narratives, and sharing insights, we illuminate paths that others might not see. They prefer us in the dark, unaware of the machinations at play. But awareness disrupts their agenda. By disseminating this information, challenging the status quo, and preparing diligently, we don't just react, we take control. The road ahead is uncertain, but with vigilance, unity, and informed action, we can navigate the challenges and emerge resilient. As we draw this investigation to a close, it's imperative to confront the magnitude of what we've uncovered. This transcends the realms of politics and finance. At its core, it's about control over economies, nations, and ultimately our very lives. The leaked documents we've discussed may merely scratch the surface, hinting at a deeper, more pervasive agenda. The pressing question remains: are we already beyond the point of no return, or is there still time to alter the course? Your awareness and vigilance are crucial in these uncertain times. To stay informed and join a community committed to uncovering the truth, subscribe to our channel. Together, we can navigate these complexities and strive for transparency in a world shrouded in secrecy.